Let's see. Okay, let's start with these buttons. Okay, let's start with these buttons. Okay, what I want to do is to create a text. Okay, someone might say, why don't we create a box there? That will be a little bit complicated. Okay, let's create a box. Let's say add product. Okay, you will see the power of auto layout. Shift A, create an auto layout of this, and then let's change the background color of an auto layout to black. Why this has not changed? Auto layout. Okay, the fill color of an auto layout to black, and this to our own white. Okay, let me remove this and let's click our own white here. I'm happy with this. Okay, and then because of this auto layout, let's check if we have a plus icon here. Okay, let's just quickly scroll through. Okay, let's see, even here on solid, here is something like a minus, here is a plus icon. Okay, Control CV, I'm happy with this. Cut. Okay, this is where I want to be. I will press Shift 2. Okay, is this where I want to be? My apologies about that. I think I want to be here. Okay, Shift 2. Okay, and then let me zoom in here and let me paste this icon. Okay, make sure it's white. Where is our color white? Remove this one, the fill here, remove this, add our own white, make this small a little bit, put it inside. This is the importance of auto layout. Okay, as you can see, guys, what we want to do now, I just didn't make sure that this text is exactly the same as that one, but I can use my own discretion, something like this. Okay, and then I can take this to here. Okay, and adjust this accordingly. Not really like this. Okay, I think K has been pressed. Let me press V. Okay, so that I can adjust this like this and this like this. Now we are having a button. Okay, and then let's work on this. Okay, I'm happy with this. This is a little bit bigger. Okay, and let's work on the gap of this auto layout. Let me press V. Okay, let's see, auto layout, the gap. Okay, as you can see, I'm happy with this. Okay, obviously the plus icon, this one is a little bit slim, this one is a little bit chubby, but that's not much of a problem. And then let's look at the radius. Let's press 5 and see, that's too much. Let's press 2. I'm happy with this. As you can see, guys, we've got a button there. Okay, and then let me copy and paste this, and then I think instead of this I can just look for arrow down. Okay, let me click on this and press Shift F2. Yes, an angle down. This is an angle. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, let's see, this is where I want to be. Shift 2 and zoom in here. Okay, paste 100%. We are going to take the same button. Okay, why can't I reach this button? This one. Okay, I think I'm on the wrong place then. Okay, my apologies about that. Okay, I want to be here. Okay, my apologies about that. Okay, I can take the same button and change this to, this is fine as black. So what I can do, I can click here and change black to our own gray, as you can see, and then change this text to our own black and remove the plus here. And then we will take this. I think this is supposed to be, can I take this outside? Okay, no, I can't. Okay, let me make this smaller. Press K and then scale it down. Okay, and then I will push it here, as you can see, guys. And then I think in terms of the radius, it's the same. And then we've got a different variation. So this is the importance of using auto layout. Okay, so let me just lock this. Okay, so that it cannot move. And then what have I locked? Why I can't touch this? Okay, I want this and I want to move this. I'm happy with this. So now let's change the name. Most cell. Okay, looks like things are not consistent. Let's just change on our layout here. Instead of having this, let's have it auto. Where is that auto? Here. Instead of having this 8, let's have auto, so that everything can be pushed to the far right. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's see if we're still recording. Yes. Okay, and then guys, what else? Let me delete this one. I'm done with these buttons. Let's see. Okay, let me position myself a little bit. Let me just pause the video just to change the position. I'm having a back pain. In computer, I think we call these ergonomics. Okay, we used to call these ergonomics. Back then, I was doing an IT course, I think around about 2011, 2012, 2013. Yeah, that 3 years. So let me just position myself so that I can sit comfortable, and also I will organize a cup of water. Okay guys, I'm back. I hope there is no change in terms of sound, because I've positioned the microphone a little bit different than the first time. Okay, let's keep it going and let's keep it flowing like water. Okay, we are done with this. Let's see, am I on the right place? Looks like I am also lost, but I will find myself. Let's see. Okay, there's nothing here. My apologies about this. Where is... Okay, this is not the button that I did. This is a button, and okay, this is the locked one. Let's see if you move this. I lost the original button, but I can just click undo, and then I will get that button. Okay, I don't know how I lost that button. Yeah, here is it. Okay, my apologies about that. Okay, let's continue, guys. So the button is here. Cool. Now let's see, what can we do from here? Okay, this is the lowest hanging fruit. Okay, let's quickly do that. Products. Okay, product. I will press K and make sure this is our black V first. Remove this, make sure this is our own black, and then okay, I'm going to press K for scaling, pressing shift at the same time. Okay, I'm happy with this. 100%. Okay, as you can see, let's just quickly create auto layouts for these. Shift A. 100%. Let me press V to see everything. As you can see, they are aligning top. I don't want that. I want everything to be centered. I'm happy with that. Let's shift click this one and shift A to create an auto layout. Also, let's make this auto layout centered. Okay, and then let's continue. How are we going to approach this? Isn't there a better way of making a table? My apologies about that. Isn't there a better way of making a table? I am not sure, but how I see it, I see rows here. Okay, I think for me, if we can work with rows which will have equal gaps in between, that will work. Okay, let's see. Let's start from here. Okay, let's type number here. Okay, I'm happy with this size. Okay, Control CV. Let's type image. Okay, just double check. Are we recording? Yes. Okay, image. I'm happy with this. 100% happy with this. And then Control CV, product. Oh, product name. Okay, product name. Okay, product name. I am happy with this. Okay, and then this has got some arrows. Okay, which most of them, they've got arrows. Okay, not a problem. Let's see. Go back to our design. Okay, zoom in here. Click this and shift 2. Okay, let's try here first. Let's look for double arrows, up and down arrows. If we don't find them, we'll make them. Okay, here are they. Save. Let me just Control X to copy all of that. Okay, and then I always get confused as to where I want to be. Okay, I think this is where I want to be. I'm happy with this. Then I'm going to paste that here, 100%. And then I am going to press K so that I can scale this down, pressing Shift at the same time, scaling this down. Okay, scale it up a little bit. I'm happy with this. And then let me press V to get more details on the side. Let's change this to our own gray. Okay, I'm happy with that. Then let's press this one and Shift A as an auto layout. Make sure in this auto layout everything is centered. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to duplicate this, Control CV, so that I can use it in all the places, okay, where it's needed. Okay, it's also needed here and it's also needed here. Okay, let's see, guys. Okay, we've got earnings and earning. Okay. Okay, as you can see, guys. Now I'm not sure what happened. I want to take the whole frame. Okay. Then come here. Okay, the view. I'm happy with that. Okay, and what else? Cell. Okay, I want to click the whole container. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then what we can do, we can just take this one, copy from image, and then, well, nope, not to price. Don't we have price? Okay, maybe I forgot price. That's not a problem. I want status. Okay, I want the status. I'm happy with this. And then let's copy and paste this. And then I've copied the wrong thing. I want to copy the entire frame, as you can see. Okay, frame takes me too far. Not a problem. Let's see, where is price? Okay, make this price. Happy with this. And now let's create an auto layout. Is this background movable? Not movable. I'm happy with that. It means that I can highlight all of these without the top one. I don't want this one. Let me just move it up a little bit. I want only these. Okay, and Shift A for an auto layout. And then I can see Okay, that the gap is not exactly what I want. Okay, I'm somewhat happy with this one. Okay. Okay. Now, what do I want to do? Let me create another layout on top of this one. I'm supposed to do that for this as well. Okay. I will show you now why. Let me shift A. Okay, as you can see, here is it. I'm going to expand it to here. Okay, this is the actual size. Okay, of the what can I say, the actual size of the entire component. Okay, and then what I want to do, I want to the padding here, it's 10. Okay, the padding here is 10. Let me adjust it a little bit to fit here. Let's see what works here. It's 13. Okay, let's make sure even this side it's 13. Okay. Okay, everything is 13, as you can see, guys. Okay. In terms of the top and bottom, I don't think I want it. Okay, let's see. This is 13 and where's okay. This is 13 and here vertical gap padding. No, here in this 10 I just want 0, as you can see, guys. Okay, so let's take it back to where it's supposed to be. Okay, let's see. I'm happy with this because it's taking the width of this button. Okay, so this means that I've just created a container around everything, the one that will fit to the edge, and using padding it will push everything to here. Okay, so let's do that for this as well. Okay, when we have an overall container, the one that is going to be white, these will need to fill in the parent. Okay, but you will see when we are done with it. Okay, so same here. Let's create a shift A. As you can see, everything fits in like this. And then what we can do, let's just make sure this fits in perfectly here. And let's just make sure this fits in perfectly here. Then let's take the width of this. What's the width of this? Take that width and copy and paste to this one. Okay. That width. I'm happy with that. Let's just make sure this starts from here. Okay, and then we're just gonna make, not really, let's not do it one by one. Let's just click here and look for horizontal padding and make it 13. Okay, as you can see, guys, this fits exactly to this one. Nice. And then in terms of the top, we don't want anything, the top padding. Okay, meaning that we just have to move this down, 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 down until it fits here. Okay, until it fits here. Okay, where is my image? Okay, my image is too far. Let's see, it's because of this gap. Let's make this gap smaller. Don't know why that gap was too big. I'm happy with that. Okay, happy with this. Okay, let me just move this upward. Okay, let me just move this upward to see, is everything aligning? Okay, because of this gap. Okay, as you can see, guys, this image and number, they've got their own gap, which is different from all of these. Not a problem. Let's click the image and number specifically, make sure that I've highlighted those. Yes, undo. Let's create an auto layout only for them. Okay, now we've got an auto layout only for these. Let's make them center and let's change their size like this. Okay, okay, let me just make sure that everything aligns. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. And then now let's go to the overall container. Okay, and then let's change what am I looking for? I'm looking for this frame, this one. Okay, where is the space between vertical gap between? Nope, let's see. horizontal gap. Let's say, let's try this. Okay, seemingly this doesn't do what we want. Oh, okay, now I see. Let me click here, and here is it now. Okay, here is it. So I've clicked the wrong thing. Now let's move this. As you can see, guys, now the space between the two, they are just like in a single component. They've got they have got their own spacing, and relative to all other items, there is a different spacing. Okay, something is one thing that I don't understand. Let's see. Let's lift this up a little bit. I'm happy with the product name, but there is price here. Okay, it seems like also between this and these, okay, there is some sort of different pairings. Okay, the best way to go about it, oh, okay, my apologies about that. Let's just move this entire container, the entire container. Let's see, I might have missed something. Let's see, this is where I am. Okay, my apologies. I will find where I am now. Okay, I'm not looking for this. I'm looking for this, right? Let's see. Not really. It looks like. Okay, not really, not really, not really. What happened? Okay, let me delete this one, and let me see. I've got this, okay, inside this frame, and I've got this inside it. Let's click on this frame. Let's see, what do we have. Okay, let me push this forward. Okay, this is interesting. Looks like I'm lost in my own layouts. Okay, the best way to go about it will be, let's remove auto layout. Is there an option to do that? Okay, let's see here, remove auto layout. Is there, or this was just a group? Let's see, remove auto layout. Nothing like that, eh? Group and flatten. Okay, this is everything. Do we have ungroup here? Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, now let's do this. These are just single items. I'm happy with this. So let's start from right to left. Okay, I think this will work. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Where is cell? I'm happy with this. As you can see, guys, this belongs to one group. There is another gap here. Let's first deal with this. Okay, I can move this. I'm happy with that. Highlight. What is this? Okay, this goes hand in hand with this. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's just highlight everything then, and then Shift A. Okay, as an okay, let's see. Let me first align everything horizontally like this. Okay, so that means everything has been aligned horizontally, and Shift A. Now we've got an auto layout. Nice. Okay, let's see. I'm happy with this. Okay, work on the distance. I'm happy with this. As you can see, guys, it's working perfect. Okay, but our gray, it's too light. Okay, our gray is too light, but that's a story for another day. So I'm happy with this. Now let's look at these. What do we have here? We've got the status. We've got this, the price. It looks like the status and the price, they've got their own auto layout. Okay, now things are becoming clear. Okay, let me make sure this goes here. I'm happy with this. Okay, push this a little bit. I'm happy with this. Okay, Now let's go back here. We've got these are already in their own layout. I'm happy with that. With this, they've got their own layout. Okay, Shift A. Happy with this. Okay, let's push this. Oh, I'm happy. All right, now as you can see, guys, now we've got nice grouping. Okay, nice grouping, and then we can just let's see what we can do. Okay, first this and this, I think these two, they've got their own gap in between, so we can quickly group all of them. See, Shift A. Okay, these have their own gap. Now these and these, they've got their own gap. Okay, now let's quickly implement that. And then Shift A. I think we have won. Okay, I think we have won. We are done with this part. Everything where is that? Oh, okay, yeah, here is this. Okay, now I'm happy. So what we are going to do, everything around this, there must be an auto layout. Okay, let me just rename this to heading. Okay, headings. Okay, and then let's see what's the width of this. The width of this. Okay, as you can see, and then let's just align these to the left. I'm happy with that. Then this gap is 13, so we can click on our headings and make sure the horizontal gap is 13. As you can see, guys, this and this, suppose it aligns perfectly. Okay, this and this, I'm happy with that. Obviously same goes for this and this. Okay, because this is the same 13, as you can see. I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we are done with our tables. If in case obviously you don't see things clearly, my apologies about that, but what we have done for now, I can move these product. As you can see, this is a copy. I can move also these. As you can see, this is our own copy. Okay, let alone that our arrows are too dim a little bit. We can fix that later. And then now let's look at our item. How are we going to solve this? Okay, it looks like to me, I'm not sure about you, it looks like to me these rows, they follow the exact same pattern as this one. Okay, meaning that we can take this layout, put it here. Let's do that. CV. Okay, this is the layout. Now let's say these are item rows. Okay, these are item rows. The item rows are following the same pattern as the heading, and it makes sense, guys. Okay, the item rows are following the same pattern as the headings. Okay, let me just click these two and align them left. As you can see, okay, this is NO, there will be a number here, there will be the actual image itself, and there will be the t-shirt name, as you can see. So everything aligns perfectly. Okay, we will just have to change the numbers accordingly. Okay, now let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do, I need to create components that will fit in here. For instance, in terms of the images, the image will fit here. Okay, so I will need a t-shirt. Let's just go to Google. Let's just type t-shirt. Okay, we can just take any t-shirt. Okay, this doesn't really have to be some sort of a big thing. So we can copy this image like here. Okay, let's just paste it here. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm happy also with the background. Then can't we do we, okay, this is the color. Can we select a different color maybe? Okay, let's just go back here. Let's select this one and see. Okay, let's use these ones. Okay, because these ones, they come with different colors. Okay, let's take black, copy this. Okay, let's see. Okay, can I copy this? What if I click save as? This is a web. Okay, not much of a problem. This is what I'm going to do. This will save my life. Okay, so I'm just going to use a snipping tool. Okay, and then let's see if Figma will accept this. This one, we're not going to use it. Okay, so Figma accept that. Then that means we are good to go. Okay, go back here. The reason why I like this one, I like this color variation. That means I don't have to remove a background on these images. Okay, and we've got multiple colors. Okay, at least we are going to take 3. Okay, let's see. At least we are going to take 3 of these. Is this color and this one the same? I think it matters much. Go back here. Let's take this one. Okay. Done with that. Copy this, go back to Figma and paste this. As you can see, guys, we've got these images. Okay, so what I will do here, I have to create the image components. Okay, I have to create the image components. Okay, let's see. It's supposed to be small. Okay, and then let's just sample something from here. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then we're going to create our own images. Fit these images here. Bring it forth using a shortcut. Fit it in here. And then sample this color. As you can see, guys, make sure that everything is centered. And then let me copy this first. Okay, is it possible to, okay, no. Let me copy and paste this because I want the background. And then let me group this, Control G. That's the first t-shirt. Okay, this is the third one. Okay, shortcut to move this up. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then click on here, sample the color. Okay, make sure this is highlighted, and this one, Control G to group everything. I'm happy with this. Then do the same thing here. Okay, I think okay, the scaling was not right on this one. Okay, guys, so let's continue. Bring it to the front. Okay, scale it up a little bit. And then let's group this, guys. Okay. Nice. And then Control G. As you can see, guys, we've got our t-shirt samples. I'm happy with this. This means that what we can do now, we can make use of the power of auto layout. We can take this, guys, okay, move it closer to here. Look at what will happen. Nope, we don't want this up and down. We want it. Okay, it doesn't give us a chance to fit inside here. Okay, that's not much of a problem. Let's zoom in. Okay, zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. Okay, as you can see, guys, it only gives us the top and bottom. Not a problem. Let's drag it, but at the same time, let's press Control. Okay, let's see. As you can see now, once we've pressed Control, we are getting inside the layout that is inside. Okay, as you can see, without Control we don't get inside, but when we press Control, as you can see, we are starting to get inside. We want to be inside here, and we want to drop this. Okay, obviously, because also image is still there. Remember, image is being replaced by this image, so let's delete this. Now we are back to where we were, but with an image, as you can see, guys. Okay, this is going to be number 1, something like this. This is number 1. This is the image now, and instead of this one, let's type this. We don't need in this component, we don't need this one, so we can delete it. Okay, and then we can type a t-shirt on. Okay, t-shirt on the return. Let's just type it as it is. Okay, maybe this is a dummy text or something. Okay, on the run. Okay, t-shirt on the run, t-shirt on the run. Okay, let's continue, guys. Looks like the price is not where it's supposed to be. What might be the problem? Maybe because this has changed. Let's see. Let's examine the layout. Okay, let's see. Okay, that means we can shift it to be like this. I'm happy with this. We can delete this. We can put the price there. Okay, double click. We can put the price there. Okay, the price is 46 rands 52 cents. Okay, double click, examine the layout between these two. What's the problem? Okay, make sure it's centered. Shift this like this. Now we've got other components here. Okay, let's quickly create that component. Available. Okay, let's create our Shift A, and then change this to our own color. Remove this. Then let's add our own color here, which is green. Okay, and then let's create a background of this component. Okay, the layout. Is this the layout? Click on the layout. Let's change the background, the fill color. Okay, it looks like to me that gray was for certain graphic elements, but it's not for everything because it's a bit lighter. So now let's just sample things from here. Okay, instead of just using that gray. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, let's look at this layout in terms of the padding. Okay, look at this layout. As you can see, this is 10. Where is that 10? Click the layout. Here is that 10. Okay, don't think we need 10 here. Okay, let's just make 0. Okay, and also, oh, this is the gap in between. Let's make 2 here and see. Okay, let's see what we can do first. Let's change this to be exactly the size of this one, somewhat like it. I'm happy with this, and the height. Let's see. Okay, obviously it won't get in there and redo. Okay, so in terms of the height, we just have to use our Okay, now I'm stuck in layouts. Okay, yes, I'm happy with this. In terms of the height, I'm happy with this, and the radius, let's make it 2. Okay, I think 3 will do. Okay, as you can see now, we are having a component here instead of status. So let's take this component. This is not as dark as just like that one. Let me just work on it. Okay, a little bit so I can move. Okay, something like this. I think this is much better. Okay, this is much better. So let's take this component to this layout. As you can see, is it on the right place? I am not sure. Let me press Control. Now I think it's in between status and the other thing. Yes, okay, where we will remove the status. Then we're back to where we're supposed to be. Let's check the price and the status, and we will need to adjust this. I'm happy with this. Let's go back here. Here we'll just have to remove this, and also let's check the status bit. Okay, this gap. Okay, this is 128. Okay, let's look at this as well. Okay, between this one and this one, we've got this gap. Okay, this is 12.308. Okay, let's remove this. We don't need it. I'll click. We don't need this one. And then let's work on this gap. Let's make sure everything aligns. Okay, yes. Okay, this is the gap that we want. Okay, I'm just double clicking, but now it looks like I cannot find the layout that I got before. Okay, now I have to ask myself, where did I get? I think here is the layout. Okay, let's see. I think this can work. As you can see, this aligns and this aligns. Okay. And then we need to remove this. Okay, guys, it looks like we are winning. Okay, now at least we've got our own row, okay, as a template. I'm happy with that. Okay, it conforms to all these rules. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now what we want to do, we will just duplicate this. Okay, let's do that as a row. This is an item row. Control C, Control V. As you can see, we've duplicated it, and let's take it to here. Okay, as you can see. Okay, here in number we can make this 1 instead. Okay, obviously we are facing the problem that we had before where things are shifting. Okay, let's see what we can do with the shifting things, these ones. Okay, now we're just going to make some nice adjustments there. Okay, or 2. Okay, move this here. And what is the gap between these? 29. Let's make also the gap between these 29. Okay, as you can see. Okay, let me make it somewhere like this. I'm happy with this. Okay, and then for this one, let's change the color. Okay, drag this and press Control. Okay, and then remove the black one. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then let's come here. This is out of stock. Out of stock. Okay, let's say out of out of stock. I'm happy with this. And then in terms of the color, okay, color is going to be somewhat orange-ish. I'm happy with this. And then this one is going to be our own orange. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, nothing that matters there. And then now this is what we're going to do, guys. We are going to take this item row and this item row. Okay, let me just bring it down a little bit. Okay, this item row and this item row, create an auto layout, Shift A. Okay, as you can see, everything is still working fine. And then just look at the beauty of auto layout. I'm just going to click any of these rows and I'm just going to duplicate it. Let's see. As you can see, guys, okay, easy duplication. Okay, I'm going to leave this one like this. I think we are done with this. Okay, now what I'm going to do, let's do some sort of the cleaning a little bit. So I'm going to highlight this, I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to highlight this and move these outside a little bit. I'm happy with this. Now let's see what's the overall width and height of this. Okay, I think I have the width. Okay, I think I know the width. I think I only need the height. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's see. I'm happy with this. So let me keep it like this for now. Okay, let's see. We've got this and we've got this. So this and this one can have its own layout. Okay, let's see. I'm highlighting everything, Shift A. Okay, there's a layout for this, and this as a whole and this one, they can have their own layout. I'm happy with it. So this as a whole, let me see, it can be the overall outside layout. Okay, yes, okay, let's try that. This can be the overall layout, which is, what can we call this? This is a product table. Okay, let's say this is a product table. Okay, a product table. Okay, now looking at the width and height that we had before, the height of these, which was this 823, is this product table also 823? I'm happy with that. Now what we want to do, let's make this product table white. Okay, first of all, let's center everything. Let's make this product table white. Let's see where is the fill of the product table. I want this layout. Yes, where is the fill of it? I'm happy with this. Okay, as you can see, now our arrows are fading. We will fix that later. And now we know this is just the height of the table. We don't mind about that. Let's do this. Use the rulers. Let's see. Make sure we are on the same page. Okay, aligns, everything aligns. Let's see in terms of where the buttons start. Now the buttons don't start there. Okay, whose duty is this to work on the button? I think it's the parent container. Okay, which is the parent container is this one. Okay, so let's see, parent container. Okay, vertical pairing. As you can see, the parent container is pushing its own children up to here. Okay, let's just make sure other buttons here as well. Yes, okay, somewhat like it, guys. I'm happy with that. And then let's look at the images. Yes, here. Okay, this is where this one starts. But here, according to this layout, it doesn't start there. Let's see why. Move this. I'm happy with this. Okay. And then what else? Okay. It looks like to me. Okay, it looks like to me this. Okay, it has got an auto layout, but this auto layout is not fitting exactly here. Let's see why. Can we remove this vertical pairing? As you can see, guys, this fit exactly on that line. I'm happy with that. Okay, and then those are the rows. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then what we want to do as well, okay, let's see if I'm resizing this, what will happen. Let's say I'm resizing this, what will happen is this. Okay, let's see. You see these, they are not what can I say, they are not fitting this container. Okay, but maybe let me just undo. Okay, because they are supposed to fit the container. So let's click here and tell these they must not hug the content but fill the container. Okay, now let's move the container and see. As you can see, now it fills the container. Okay, this talks to responsiveness. Okay, I'm happy with this when it's filling the entire container. Okay, let's come here. This as well, it's supposed to fill the entire container. Where is it? Is it fixed? Supposed to fill the entire container. I'm happy with this so far. Okay, let me work on these. Okay, our gray, it's a big dark, so it means that we have to see what else can we do. Okay, let's see this. Then this is much better. Okay, copy this. Okay, and to copy this, go here, double click, and link this so that I can change it. Okay, double click and link this so that I can change it. Okay, double click, and link this so that I can change it. Okay, the last one, and link this so that I can change it. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's see, at least now these are visible. I'm happy with that. Let's look at the overall container. Okay, it feels apparent. I'm happy with that. Now let's look at the rows. Where are the rows? Okay, this was the heading. I forgot that the rows have got the underlining line there. Okay, we will deal with that now. Let's see what we can do. The rows start here. Okay, see. Yes, on this layout, the rows are supposed to start here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, so it looks like in terms of the rows, they are not perfectly centered. As you can see, this is not right. As you can see, this is the reason. Still, this and this one, they are not aligning. Not a problem. Let me just double click inside to look for this. Okay, this is still not aligning the way I want. Let me double down again. Okay, center. As you can see, this one is starting to move. Double down here and let's center. As you can see, guys, okay, we are getting there. And then these rows, obviously they've got what can I say, they have got the padding top. Let's see, does it matter? Okay, let's see. I think it matters. The gap is too big. Okay, the gap is too big. Okay, so this means that, let me copy this here. Okay, let me copy this here. Let me copy this here and paste it outside here. Okay, put it here. I'm going to use it. My apologies about that. Where is the orange t-shirt? Okay, let me just also take this t-shirt out. I'm going to use it. Okay, take this t-shirt out. I'm happy with this. And then let me double click here and delete this one, double click here and delete this one, double click here and delete this one, double click here and delete this one. Okay, so this is the only one that we have. What we want here, okay, what we want to do here, okay guys, it's getting darker here in my room. Let me just pause the video to switch on the light. I'm struggling to see the keyboard properly. Okay, thank you so much for understanding. Hey guys, I'm back. Thank you so much. Let's continue. My apologies about that. So now what we want to do, we want to add that line here. Okay, this is the line that we want to add. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it's from edge to edge, and then we can add that line. Apologies about that. Let's add this line. Okay, I will press Ctrl and click. Okay, so that I can let go of that. My apologies about that. And then let's take the line, and what we want to do, let me duplicate this, Ctrl D. Okay, take it out of there, and then we want this line to be attached here. Okay, my apologies about that. And then let's make sure the color of this line, it's gray. Okay, and then let's take this line. Am I happy about this height? I don't think so. Okay, not really. Let's see. Okay, this is 0 and this is 0. Okay, let me make sure. This is the outside frame. Okay, vertical. I'm happy with this. Okay, let's get inside here. Okay, so why? Okay, maybe this is the size. Let me click here and make sure that the size is like this, and then why we are having a gap then here. Okay, maybe this is the gap. Okay, let me leave it like this for now. Okay, let me leave it like this for now. We'll deal with it later. So what I want to do, let me click here. Okay, this is an auto layout. Let me click this one and this one. Okay, and then Shift A, as you can see, and then I will just make sure that this graph is attaching exactly on the edge here, this line. And in terms of the width, let it take the width of this inner component, this one. Okay, 791. Okay, let's make it 791. Okay, 791. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is 791, but here it starts on the edge, and then somewhere else it doesn't start on the edge. What can I do about this? I have made a mistake. Let me show you the mistake I did. Undo. Okay, undo. I want this to be a separate component. Okay, undo. Okay, I want this to be a separate component. Here is the mistake that I did. Okay, let me give this a background. Okay, fill color, as you can see. So this line doesn't belong to this outer container. It belongs to this inner container, so that it can be inside and be some sort of be governed by this padding. Okay, because now when it's here, it spans across up to this edge. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to take this one out of this container, as you can see, and then we want to attach this one. Okay, something like this. This and this are supposed to be an auto layout, as you can see. What happened? There is something that I don't know. Undo. Okay, oh, okay, now I see. Okay, now I see this one and this one. Okay, Shift A. I'm happy with that. My apologies about that. Then let's make sure there's some sort of the space. Okay, I'm happy with this space. Happy with this space here. And then make sure that we're going back to that 791 width. Okay, the width to 791. Let's see. You see, everything works well. Perfect. And then we are going to take this to inside here. As you can see, guys, here is our row. Now we want this here. Okay, so what we can do, let's remove the color first. There is no need for that color. So we want this to be here. As you can see, we don't really need this one now. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then let's duplicate this. Control D. Come here. Obviously, just press Control. Then this is what we want. Remove this one. Perfect. Then we come here. Okay, drag and drop this. I think it's on the right place. Remove this one. Perfect. Okay, as you can see, and now, apologies about that. Let's see this gap between these. There's a big gap between these. Let's click this one and see what can we do here. What if maybe we can make it small a little bit, even smaller if we want. Okay, let's make sure it fits this edge. That will mean the height is 38. Let's go to this one as well. Make it a height of 38. Let's see now. At least this is much better for me. Okay, let's see when we're duplicating. Okay, from a distance. That's not what I want. This looks better, guys. I'm happy with this. Let's remove these. Let's remove these. Okay, this is much better to me, guys. I'm happy with this execution. And then what we want to do, let's check the numbering. Okay, starting from 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, let's see. 1, zoom in. Okay, 1 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, as you can see, guys, we've got 5 of these. Okay, we are getting there, guys. Don't forget, if you are learning something here, I've got this channel, Coded Design, where I teach the coding aspect of it. Also, what we are busy with now, it's going to be coded here. And also, don't forget my 10-hour coaching call, in case you might want me to guide you through this whole process. Okay, and then let's go back. Let's see, what else do we want to do. I'm happy with everything. The padding here, okay. I'm happy with that little bit of padding. Now for consistency, let's look at what was the radius of these. Okay, where are those? Here are they. The radius of these was 6.36. Let's do that here as well. I'm happy with this. Here is our table. Okay, don't we have some bold a little bit here? Doesn't look like that, but it doesn't help if we can some sort of make things bold a little bit here. Let me see what will happen. Okay, see what will happen. Can I maybe click all of this and make it bold? Okay, I'm happy with that, but accept these ones. Undo the bold, undo the bold. Okay, at least this is much better, guys. Okay, okay. Now we have these two and we've got this one. I think now we are ready to create this. Okay, let's see.